dive into frozen waves where the past comes back to life. Fight fear for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, cause we both know how this ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass and I drown in you again.
Welcome back to the 920 podcast where we talk about everything.
Anything.
And motherfucking Myth Live, baby.
Myth Live Mother's Day weekend.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Woo, what a weekend.
What a fucking
weekend that was, huh?
Man.
I know we don't like to recap weekends or, our trips, but man, do we have a show today.
That was a great weekend.
Yeah. Well, before we start talking about the show and whatnot, right, and the topics that we have today, how you doing today, Biz?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
I'm feeling great. I got my coffee here today. Again, not a sponsor, but drinking Javy. Javy, come on, hit us up, please. Everything is down below. Please, just let us know, all right?
Yeah.
But yes, this past weekend, we were at Myth Live. You were also performing with DJ Simon, along with Flowgasm, along with the Dre, along with DJ Sim, DJ Vadity,
Vadi?
Teddy. Sorry.
No, his name was
It's Vaddy, right?
Vadi and
Vadi, yeah. Vadi and
Straight
Sim.
B.
And Straight B.
And then Cloud 10.
Yeah, and Cloud 10.
Yeah.
Last but not least. Sorry, I'm zooming already in this begin.
The Javy got you crazy.
Yeah, the Javy. If you guys don't know what Javy is just a straight concentrate, right?
Coffee concentrate.
Works great. But anyways, not about that today. It is about EDM today. And I'm so excited to get back on this topic.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we circled back to our original routes.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
First episode, we came off as like an EDM podcast. And like everything in between now, from the first, now the 20th episode. Wow. We're right back into the EDM world, you know?
Hey, so much happened between now and then, man.
Right. A lot of things have happened.
A lot of things.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things. A lot of good things. I mean, first a lot of good things and bad things. But you know what? We're
Mostly
good.
good.
We're gonna take the good side of it. So, anyways, man, how was your experience DJing at Myth, man?
It's always the same to me.
Yeah, are you sure? It's always the same.
I'm always ready. How about that?
Yeah.
But I have to say it's been a long time since I had fun up there, man.
Yeah.
And I was jumping around, going crazy too, man. It's crazy. It's fun. It's like because me, like personally, if I don't back to back with anybody, I don't have time to jump around, have fun, and do all that because I'm always focusing on like fixing my shit or the EQing or thinking about what I gotta do next. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For the audience that doesn't know, DJ Bizzy Biz, he back-to-backed with Cloud 10. Correcto?
Correct.
Yes. How was that for you, huh? Yeah, like you said?
It was fun, man. It was fun. Like, I noticed at first, like, we wasn't really, like, vibing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, like, boom, as soon as we caught each other's vibe, boom, it just took off,
Yeah.
And that was just amazing because
Yeah.
it literally just, like, it built up the show, basically. You know what I mean? I was like just playing jamming, like trying to catch each other's vibe. And as soon as it just took off, man, it was fucking gone.
Yeah. The moment I saw that too, or like not even like saw it, like felt it, I was like, oh yeah, it's on, baby. It's on. Let me put on my dancing shoes, let me put on my dancing shoes real quick. I stopped being the cameraman for a second. Excuse me.
Yeah, the first time I played with lasers, man, it was awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, the production, man. Shout out to SNS for
SNS,
getting the lasers out there this time,
Because people who don't know, man, SNS, dude, like, they're not just like a regular moan group.
Yeah,
They're really big into EDM.
For sure.
They want to make it like how other shows are. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not going to go cheap and just have like whatever.
This is not your local bar.
No.
This is not your, like your hanging out spot. And like, no, this is something special. I think it was very like something really, really, really cool to see. It felt like the vibes are right. The environment felt like I was at an actual show. You know, like I bought tickets to it. You know,
like it felt like you was sitting at the armory, like for 1 second.
Yeah, dude. I got this thing where you know how we were backstage. I was backstage and like I just felt the bass come. Sometimes I don't really feel the bass come through the backstage like that, you know, but I felt it. You know, like I felt the D&B fucking hit my bones. You know, like I was like, oh shit, let me go outside real quick. Let me go feel that for real this time. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, dude, it was a fucking show, man.
I thought it was a good closing out for the show. The two closers, they were pretty good back to back too. Dre Day and Flowgasm.
Oh yeah, they were the closers.
Yeah.
Huh? I thought it was Simon.
No, Simon went before.
Oh,
Because I mean, it makes sense because Flo, he got music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he was showcasing his stuff.
Yeah, what an awesome guy. What an awesome guy.
Good guy, man.
Shout out to Flo. But other than that, man, I think like a good amount of people showed up. You know, the music was just right. Overall, man, I just wanna praise that show so much because it was such a good show.
It was such a good show.
Yeah.
Like the energy was just so good that day.
Yeah.
Like, and then it was a mix of like everything too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like headbang the whole night.
Yeah,
or
it wasn't headbang. No sad boy.
Yeah.
You know, there's
it was a mixture of everything.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. Because there was a mixture of D&B, house, progressive house,
Electro
house.
We went to dubstep for a second.
There was headbangers out there, man.
We did a lot of headbanging too.
You know, and I love that. And I love that about shows. Like, the variety of... If you can make something happen in 4 hours and just have that much variety of music in there, holy shit. Does that not make you, like, feel so much better? You know, like, it's a refreshing kind of thing, you know?
Because you get to experience everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
you know?
I love that, dude.
And don't you feel like sometimes... Okay. Sorry, man. I've been on the media again. And people be ticking me off.
They're grinding your gears. Huh?
Grinding my gears, you know? For no absolute reason, because I don't even know who they are. You know? But, like, fucking, dude, like, I saw this one comment, and it just really took me, like, by not even surprised, because I'm surprised there's people like this out there right now. Still, who are questioning and are saying it's okay. Like when people are like, they put videos up of like them going to shows and stuff, you know, and like you just see comments and there's some are just like, there hasn't been a real rave since the fucking 90s, you know, or there hasn't been any real shows, you know. I'm like, what time period do you live in that that you think that there is no shows around here? You know what I'm saying? Like, go touch some grass. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta realize, like, dude, everything's always evolving, man.
Right.
Raves are evolving. Like, rave music from back then to now is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
you know what
wrong
I'm saying?
with it.
And like, maybe I'm a hypocrite myself but I hate when people say like I only fuck with this kind of genre of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially when it comes to like EDM music.
Yeah, because EDM is just all about plur. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the thing is like, if it's about plur, how come you can't respect every other people's music?
You know,
every genre.
If you're gonna flex plur that much,
fucking love it all,
yeah,
bitch.
you know, like, and love all the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. If he's a bass head, I'm gonna fuck with, you know, I'm gonna go fucking. You know,
headbang
with you. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go over there and jump around with some house with you.
You know, and if you want to go over there and get lost in trance, I'll go get lost in trance with you. Fuck it. I love you for that. You know, plur all day. You know?
Fucking love trance too.
Yeah, man. And if you want to sit there and move your hand like this to house, fuck it. I'm right there, right behind you. I'm built for it. You know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, and I think that goes along with the topic of what are people doing at shows and what are people doing at raves, you know? And I look at it, I'm like, who the fuck cares? What do you care what people do at shows and raves? You know what I'm saying?
You're not there.
Right. You're not there. Or when you are there, like, what are you doing? You know, like, what are you doing? You know?
Standing in the corner doing nothing.
Right. You know?
Wasting your money, not dancing.
Right. You know, and does it bug you when people are like, oh, all the phones are out? I'm like,
who cares, man? Enjoy your time. Stop worrying about other people's shit.
You know, I want to record a badass video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let me do that. You know?
And let me get my likes, man.
You know? It's like for me, I always have my phone out, you know?
Yeah.
And like when people like sometimes the people in my groups are like kind of like, put your phone down and just enjoy it for a little bit, right? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. But still, I'm gonna pull out my phone the second that the other song comes out, you know? Oh, sorry, excuse me. That's just the thing I do, you know?
I'm just like, dude, what do I do? Why is it bothering you? You know what I mean? Like, why does it bother you?
That's the biggest question, you know? Like, do you need me to hold you? Because I'll hold you, you know? Like,
why are you thinking about me that much? Chill.
Do you need a rave bay? I'll be a rave bay. You know?
It's like, my mom don't even care. Why you care?
She don't even cuddle me. You know, but like, doesn't that blow your mind though? I mean, like, come on. Like, honestly, why do you care about my being in that environment at all? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only thing you should care about is if I'm overheating and heaving over here, dying. You know, sure.
At least you didn't get wheelchaired out. You know what I mean? Like, we seen hella motherfuckers get wheelchaired out. I mean, not the past weekend, but before other shows. And shit.
Yeah. I've never experienced it, nor have I ever seen anyone being wheelchaired out.
Hey, not me, but man, I had to take care of my friend.
Yeah, of course. But you took care of your friend. You know?
Yeah, he got wheelchaired out.
Right,
asshole. It was such a great show. Trifecta, dude. Asshole. You know who you are.
Yeah, but honestly, at least you take care of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you for being that person.
Because it's Plur, man, Plur.
Yeah, man.
I might yell at you, but I still love you, bro.
Yeah. I'm so bad at taking care of people sometimes. You know, because. Sorry, I know it's because if you guys can't tell yet, it's a damn. It's a very I you know all the time, but it's just I like to put it in my perspective and be in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? But like for me to like go out there and babysit somebody or take care of somebody or you know, like I'll do like the smallest things.
Yeah,
you know, like the smallest things. Like
I'll give you water.
Yeah, like you tap me on the shoulder and you're like water. I'm like. I got you. You know,
tap me gum.
You know, gum.
Here.
Got you. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're like, oh, it's hot. I'm like, I'll take out my hand and I'll start fanning you. Fuck it. I don't have a fan, but like, I'll fan you some way, somehow. You know. But then like, if you're asking me to like watch you, I'm sorry.
Not. Yeah,
I'm gone.
I can't watch myself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, but like me, I can watch myself. You know, where it's kind of like I'm kind of there too. Like I take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I make sure I don't do stupid shit.
Yeah. I gotta make sure I don't do stupid shit, so you don't do stupid shit. You know?
Just keep up with me, okay? That's it.
I love that. Keep up with you. You know, I love that. It's hard to do though when it's hard to have your fun and your fun when you're taking care of everybody. You know.
That's why I was glad. Like, there's a VIP section last weekend. It's like, oh yeah, you can't keep up. Just sit down. We're gonna go party.
Yeah, and I love that there's couches there, man.
Yeah,
fuck. Even though I didn't sit, fuck. I should.
Boy, you didn't sit down. Chill.
Huh?
You was sitting.
Yeah, that was beginning of it though.
No, that was the end too.
Was I?
Dude.
No way.
You and that girl was sitting at the end there.
No way.
Yes way. I remember because I was sitting right next to you too.
Well, thank God I sat down, huh? Because no recollection of that. So,
hey, y'all was cuddled up, man. So,
cheers.
Hey, cheers.
You know what I want to get? I want to get the scarf thing. What is that called again? You know what I'm saying? The one where like bass heads love this. It's a little scarf they cover the face, and it's the whole shade and a scarf combo.
Yeah, scarf.
Is that a scarf? No, there's a word for it. It's called something. It starts with a P. Nobody gets it. Audience, please let me know what the fuck that is down in the comments, because I don't know what the fuck that is, but I want one. It's just like it's one of those like swirly patterns, or like I don't know, but it's just an outfit thing that I want to include into my outfits. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to start doing, like going to shows and stuff. I want to start carrying with my outfit just a little bit more. You know?
Yeah, I used to do that too.
Yeah?
I used to dress up like anime characters all the time.
For real, dude, that's dope.
But I kind of stopped that.
Nice, why? Yeah.
It gets expensive.
Yeah, I guess. It gets expensive cosplaying all the time.
Hell yeah, dude. It gets hella expensive.
Yeah. What did you used to go as?
I went as a Jonin Ninja one time.
Ooh.
I went as Tanjiro. I went as a Katsuki member.
Damn, straight Naruto verse.
And then Halloween, I dressed up as Majin Buu.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's cool, dude. I want to dress up too, but I don't know about whole cosplaying. I just want to have like a good fit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was in like cosplay. It was like modern twist. To it.
Okay. Yeah. I get you. Damn. My bad. But at Myth, we did have somebody come in a costume.
Yeah, I saw that bunny.
You see that bunny?
Yeah.
Dude, that guy was lit. Shout out to you,
lit.
whoever you is. Dude, you were awesome. You set the vibes.
He set the vibe. When I saw him when I was playing, I was like, oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah. That's my dude right there. That dude was fun, dude. Like I kept my eye on him, like kind of the whole first half.
Shit, you could see him everywhere he went.
Hell yeah, he stood out. If that was his role, yeah, he did it. He played his role for sure.
Yeah. How'd you think of the first set?
The first set, I thought they did their job. Like they set the tone. They weren't afraid to go heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because they went heavy.
They went heavy.
Like they went heavy. So like, and I'm glad that they didn't do like all that like bullshit, or like let me like feed you into it. Like no, like those motherfuckers just went in. You know what I'm saying? And I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they went in, and then and everything, the ambiance was there right there with them too. But then the ambience was like right there along with everybody else, which I loved, and the energy just kept going and going.
The energy was up the whole
Energy
night.
was up, baby. I'm still feeling the energy right
For
now.
real.
We were just looking at videos just before this pod, and we're like, fuck, damn, that shit was lit. I'm sweating. Yeah.
Too bad I didn't have no energy to after party. I was so hurt, dude.
Yeah, because then the after party was something else at the after party.
I went to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, I got that a little too fast. Sorry, excuse me. But overall, great show. But like the first show, like the first set. Yes, thank you. Yeah, honestly, dude, I'm so glad that they went hard as fuck and they did their thing.
Yeah, because I don't know, if they didn't come that hard, I don't know what I would have started with.
It's an important role, y'all.
It is, because like they already brought the energy up. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I keep it up?
Yeah, or do I come down a little bit and then go back up?
Yeah.
Do you want to take them for a roller coaster ride or not?
I always do.
Yeah, and that's so fun. It's so fun to do. It is so fun to do.
Yeah, because when we were DJing too, we looked at each other like, turn it up.
And like you said, that was your first time back. That was his first time. Cloud10's first time back to back, huh?
Yeah. I think that's what he told me.
Yeah.
His first time back to back with anybody.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was an experience for him too, you know? Like,
I know I bet you he was kind of nervous,
Yeah.
But I just kept telling him, like, dude, just have fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Don't even worry about anything. Just have fun. Make sure your beat's on. That's it, man.
That's good. That's good on you, because if it were me, I'd be like, damn. Like, if I was nervous like that and nobody was telling me that, like, I'd probably like break down, and like fuck up.
I mean, there's a few fuck ups,
Yeah,
but
but
you know what? It was fixable.
Yeah.
I mean, cover upable.
Cover upable. That's not a word, homie.
Is my word.
Cover upable.
Cover upable.
That sounds like a cereal brand. Put some milk in that cover upable. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if for me, I'd be nervous. But you guys did well. You guys did really well, and I think you guys blended really well together too. You know what I'm saying? Especially the genre that you guys are both in.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I was like, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty loud. I thought I heard myself.
Not gonna lie, maybe it just didn't seem that loud. But like, I rewatched the video again. Yeah, you were pretty loud.
Yeah.
You were pretty loud.
Well, I was standing right next to the speaker too, so it did sound loud to me. So I was like, all right, I think they heard me.
I mean, in my head, it sounded like everybody.
It sounded like Elon Bluestone.
Happy Mother Day. I'm like, players, scream. Nobody can hear you. But yeah, I mean, shout out to all the this past weekend. It was Mother's Day.
For everybody coming too.
Yeah, and thanks for everybody that's showing out, man. Because without y'all, I don't think we could have a show like that.
Yeah. Thanks for SNS for thinking of me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Can you guys get?
Sorry, sometimes I don't get close enough.
Yeah, you gotta get a little close. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but yeah. What were we on? Shout out to SNS again. Yeah. Shout out to all the mothers out there, man. This last weekend, Mother's Day. I didn't even know it was Mother's Day weekend until she told me.
Really?
Yeah.
This guy, man.
So I was like, why the fuck would we say that? It's not Mother's Day weekend.
We don't look at who don't look at a calendar?
Shit. I don't even know what's coming up on my schedules.
I don't even know when my birthday is. Shit.
I am horrible at birthdays, by the way.
Dude. It's funny, like I only remember the people I want to remember.
You know what's funny?
What's up?
I don't even remember the people that I want to remember.
It's only like 4 people that I remember. It's bad.
Yeah, that's mine. I think I only remember my dad's. and that's probably the only one. Oh no, I remember mine's and my nephew's and September birthdays, because my family, we have like September birthdays. A lot of people in September birthdays. So it goes my sister's on the 29th, my nephew's is on the 28th with mine's, and then we have one on the 12th and the 22nd. Yeah.
Yeah, I only remember my siblings, my kids, and one other person that's not my friend.
Okay,
one of my
okay.
friends.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty good.
That's it though.
That's pretty good.
I don't remember my best friend's birthday. The one that lived with me, I don't remember his birthday. It's fucked up.
You remember mine?
I don't remember I don't even know your birthday.
I just told you.
I don't even know your birthday.
I just told you my birthday. How do you not remember that? I just said it.
I don't even remember.
The 28th of September.
Oh. My bad.
I literally just told you. Come on, man.
I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay. I don't remember your birthday, so joke's on you.
My birthday's not important. I'm old now.
Yeah, you are. You fucking fossil.
Once you pass 21, dude, you just stop counting, bro.
Okay, so like...
I'm just kidding. After 30, you stop
After
counting.
30, yeah. After 40, I'm just playing. You're not that old. I'm just giving you shit. But, yeah, I mean, there's some times where I'm like, there's a point where I just stopped caring, you know? But then, like, my golden's coming up. I'm like, maybe after my golden. After my golden, I'm like, all right, everybody chill the fuck out. We're not gonna do nothing no more. We're not going 30 shots, you know, for your birthday, or, you know, we're not doing that no more. We're just gonna, I just want to chill in the backyard, have some good music, have some good food, have good company, you know?
Okay, all right. Let me take a break real quick.
Yeah, of course. When we're back because Bizzy had to go to the bathroom.
Sorry. Trying to be healthy, drinking this green stuff.
What are you drinking over there?
Kale, pineapple, mango, and banana.
That's healthy. That
water,
sounds like a healthy
mixed
shit.
with water and almond milk.
Talking about being healthy, and going back onto topic for a little bit. At shows, do you realize nobody really like dances anymore?
Yeah, no one dances.
You know, and it's kind of sad to see. But at the same time,
dancing, like what kind of dancing?
any kind of dance, just do something, move your body.
Is that because of the phones or what? Like you said earlier.
Okay. So there's a thing, right? Like with the going back onto the phone thing too, and we're gonna gradually go back into like the whole rave scene, but like I feel like you can still dance with a phone. You know,
we've done it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, your video's not gonna look great, you know.
It looks fun.
Yeah, but it looks like you're having fun though. You know, like the moment you see like a video is like too still, you're like, this guy, he came there just to record. But in the moment you see somebody like, you know, like moving your hands and shit, and the video is like all blurry, like, yeah, that's you're still doing something, right?
What if they're doing selfie record, jumping around?
That seems like fun to me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, at least you're fucking vibing with people, you know, or like you're interacting with people around you, you know what I'm saying?
I like doing that.
Yeah, of course. You know, I never, since like I'm like a people pleaser type person, you know, like I sometimes like I don't like I respect people's boundaries and, you know, people's privacy. Because sometimes I feel like people don't even like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to be in your video.
Yeah, but you don't like stop at their face. You just kind of move fast and stay in your own face.
Right.
Yeah?
You know, but then like sometimes I feel like I'm so like my mental is just a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like I feel like they don't want to be in it, so just don't do it.
But you're in a public space. It's like, dude.
Right. I need to understand that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like for my thing is just. I just don't feel like whenever I have my phone out, I try not to, right? Unless they come into my video. Then I'll be like, all right, you know, we're good.
It's funny when you record. When I record, sometimes I'll record someone else's phone.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, you zoom into their phones?
Yeah. Because they're holding it out too. So you record their video.
Dude, you can have like a zoom into a zoom into a zoom in.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be crazy to see. Yeah. And they'd be like, I need a picture of the DJ. And you zoom in on theirs, and they zoom in on somebody else's on front. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I don't think that would work though.
Yeah. Never know until you try.
They need the new iPhone 16 Pro Max.
You need a... No, I was going to go off topic. That's gonna be like 4 right off topic. Those going to be like not even on topic. But dancing, right? But dancing, you know, and, you know, like...
I mean, I've seen people dancing. I don't know.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
But I'm just talking, I think, in general, you know what I'm saying? And, like, just, there's a lot that we don't go to, correct? And there's a lot that other people don't go to, that we experience, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, given that, you know, a lot of people don't see what they want to see, or people, you know, just see what they see, you know? And what I see sometimes is just kind of like, there's a lot of dead bodies out there.
Are they just standing there?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not judging you guys, you know, I'm not going to knock you guys for that, because I do that sometimes too. Sometimes I just need to chill, you know, and sometimes I just want to be in my own world, be in my own space, around good people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like like I was telling you before, move your body. Damn. Do something. Tell me you're alive. you know? you know?
But that's DJing though. DJing is different.
What do you mean?
Like when like I told you, there's a lot of things going on in my mind.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be able to
Yeah.
move and do that too.
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
I'm not specifically talking just about you. You know, I'm talking about like in general. You know, in general, and people on the floor too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of like people. You know, it's a lot of judging here. I feel like I'm judging a lot here, but I'm judging for just my reasons. You know what I'm saying? And for me to be on the floor with other people, I just want to see everybody move the way they want to move. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with you doing what you need to do, you know?
I think sometimes it might be the music too. Sometimes the song selection is not the right energy for them, you know?
Yeah.
You know, that's the DJ. It's not you guys. You know?
Yeah. I get that too sometimes. You know,
Like that's why sometimes I'll play a song and I'm like, we need to bump it up. You know what I mean? That's why, like, usually the next song that comes on, you feel it like a little bit more hyper, a little bit more hype, or like fuck it, I'm gonna turn it all the way up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you know, that's your job. you know, that's your job as a DJ, right? I guess I don't really see it because I don't really DJ like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Excuse me. But it's just. I think that's why I relate to the crowd so much more than
it's just like I told you about like when me and Klaus started playing first, you know, and like it was just kind of like feeling each other, and then boom, we both took off.
Yeah.
Because like we both caught the vibe and it was just like, all right, boom, let's just go hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But dancing.
Yeah,
know?
but that's what makes the crowd dance because
Right.
we were in the beginning, we were still feeling each other, so we was like. We didn't know how to control the vibe, the crowd like that together. You know.
Yeah.
But once we knew how to control the crowd together, that's when it took off. You know.
You feel like sometimes it's the environment too, like or the venue itself that controls people's view of like EDM music and the culture of it. That's a hard question, though.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the community that shows up.
Yeah, but like you know, yeah. I guess it's easy for us to say, right? But the community of EDM music is just like any other community. It goes both ways because it's hard and difficult. It's difficult and it's easygoing at the same time because there's always gonna be that person to be like. I hate Plur or something, some shit like that, you know. So there's something always got to be fucking wrong with it, you know. But then like there's just a good point where there's a good part of the community where it's like they teach everybody, you know what I'm saying, and they show everybody the roles, you know what I'm saying. I don't know really what I was trying to get at there, but
that's why I'm like,
yeah, but the environment, but like that's just. But I feel like that's where the environmental play comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we teach people how and like the way of it, right, and the plur of it, right, instead of just like this is going in circles.
It is.
I can't get out of my head. I have lost topic here.
I was just like, where are you going?
Because you look so fucking lost, and I was like, damn, if this dude looks lost, damn. But anyways. I think what I'm just trying to get at is that there's difficult ways of looking at Plur and the EDM culture, and there's good ways. That's all I'm trying to say. Long story short, motherfuckers.
Just have fun.
What do you mean?
Just have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is
stop worrying. It's just like we said earlier. Stop worrying about what people do.
Right. But then, like, I guess, like, this. But then, this is the whole point of having a podcast, right? This is the point where we get to talk about it, and we get to kind of bring it to light, compared to,
it's the group of people you go with. It controls the vibe with everything. The group, the community, whatever.
Well, that's no fun.
What do
I
you
want
mean?
details.
So, funny?
I want
So
details.
you're only gonna have if you go by yourself. If you go by yourself, how much fun are you gonna have?
Not that much fun.
Exactly. So
Right.
you go with a group of people that knows how to have fun. You're gonna have fun. Because you're gonna catch their vibe.
Okay, well, I don't really get where we're going with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that have to do with what we're talking about?
This is the whole thing you were talking about.
Was it? Oh, sorry, my bad.
You're the one going in circles.
I mean, I was just trying to get like go deeper into like the EDM culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
You said what brings the vibe to the party, right? The venue or what?
yeah.
And that's it. It's the community.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Yo ass.
I'm
Man.
sorry. You know.
Jeez.
Other way, you know. I mean, you know, I get lost in my own thoughts. I'm sorry. You know.
Okay, you get now?
I've been good. I'm sorry. You know, like that's all I was just trying to say. But you know, all good.
I'm not mad at you, dog. I'm just
Fuck you too, then.
I was just like
Nah.
this guy.
Nah, but like, I'm sorry. You know, I just wanna, you know, just dive in. You know, dive in deeper. But it's okay. You know. But anyways, I mean, I think what I was looking at the paper. I was like, oh, shit, how do we go into it? But you know, because I just want to see, it's kind of revolving back into the circle of, that's why I kind of brought up venues because I'm like, and like, what I was trying to get to the point of was people commenting like the raves are dead, shows are dead. You know what I'm saying? Everything is dead. The community's dead. You know what I'm saying? And sorry, let me finish before this dude. He's gonna lecture me again, scold me again. I'm just saying there is so much out there, and I think venues are so important to like. That's a key role because people are doing shows in motherfucking airplanes, 35,000 feet up in the air. You know what I'm saying? And people are doing boat cruises now. You know what I'm saying? Like and people even I love the pop-up scene. Like the pop-up scenes, like where they're doing it at like fucking pastry shops and fucking small McDonald's and some shit, or like coffee shops. Dude, that's so fun, you know?
Yeah, but that's like if you're famous, of course you can do that.
Yeah, okay, well.
You have a big following.
Yeah.
So basically, like, the community is your followers, right?
Sure.
And they're going to go wherever you go.
Yep.
So what?
What?
Yep, what?
I'm just saying it's fun, you know? I don't.
Like, yes, the venue's important. But, like, can we go do a fucking party
We could.
on an airplane?
You know?
And who's going to show up?
But I'm just saying, like,
We don't have followers.
I know, but like, it's not about that. I don't think. Yeah, I think the bigger picture is that look at the EDM culture that is from now till back then. You know what I'm saying? This is the role of what we're creating now. You know what I'm saying? Do you get that?
I don't get
You're
what
an
you're
old
saying.
head. You're an old head. You're an old head. Just to be clear, everybody, we are not fighting. Even if we are, we're going to resolve this because this is this podcast episode today. Episode 20 is going out with a bang, baby. I'm just saying, dude, like old heads, I feel like this is why like old heads and people who are really into the EDM scenes, like the ones that like are the fathers of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why sometimes I don't think they can ever get out of that phase of being like, it's not like the 90s. Oh, it's not like the early 2000s. You know, it's always comparing to what they had. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm triggered because.
See,
Go ahead.
it doesn't bother me because I don't think like that.
Right, but then I guess because
Maybe that's why I don't get it. What you're saying, you know?
I guess now you can see like the passion I have for EDM music. Then you know what I'm saying, because I guess it shows. You know what I'm saying, like because I care about the culture and I care about everything else that comes with it. But like where we are right now with it, it's kind of like I don't think people understand how fast EDM is evolving. You know what I'm saying? As a community, and as everything. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's very important for like people to speak on these things, because it's kind of like we're just gonna go back and forth if it's always gonna be that there's like this. It's always gonna be this topic of, oh, this era was so much better, or this was so much better. You know what I'm saying? Like all of it was good.
Yeah, all of it's good.
Right. All of it was good, but
And people don't know EDM like genres, how things like music are like popping, right?
Sure.
Like dubstep gets popping, trap gets popping. Like it's a whole fucking rotation, bro. You always go back and forth. Like melodic gets good, and the next thing you know, it falls off. House gets good, and next thing you know, trap gets good. Like it's always like a full rotation of what's popping. Like D&B was just what, like fucking popping as fuck. Like you know what I mean?
true.
And before that was what, dubstep?
Yeah. Well. Before that was kind of like, before D&B was even. Well, I think it was always popping. You know. Because
No, but it's like a trend.
Right,
you know
right,
what I
right.
mean?
And it was, and see, like in my mind, it's always popping. But like what was trending before D&B, I think it was more like that EDM though. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the progressive house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody listened to progressive house. Everybody listened to fucking Zed's Dead or Zed or like Alesso, and you got I think that's where the era of like the great era, ended, quote unquote. Okay. But then like
I don't know. Everything just full. I don't know.
yeah, but
I guess I just don't feel the same way you do.
yeah, that's fine. But then like I guess there's a point where it's kind of like do we need to be both right? Or like is it just? I think it's just more of like in my mind, I kind of want it to be more of like a mutual understanding almost. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, yeah, I get it. I get what you mean. It's just I'm still gonna feel the same way I'm gonna feel, but like I still feel like my point is not out there, right? Just because we don't have a mutual understanding. You know what I'm saying? No, he does not. Nope. For the audience or just listening, no, he's shaking his head. And there is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. But how you see it is going to be totally different how I see it. And I don't think you were. Maybe one day you'll get what I was trying to think. But
I mean, it just sounds like you got an issue with something. And
can you point out that issue?
I don't know what the issue is. But I don't have an issue with anything. And
yeah.
I just go to have fun, bro.
Yeah.
I do everything just to have fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. It's all fun and all, but like, I don't know.
People just take it too deep, man. Why you gotta go so deep?
Because this is
just have fun, man. Damn.
This is what it is.
Like it's a lifestyle for y'all. Like chill, man.
It is a lifestyle. It's a whole lifestyle. I think it's a whole lifestyle.
Jeez, man, just have fun, dude.
But I think. See, I use I think a lot because because I like to go deeper into it, and that's just me being a person. I like to like dive deep into motherfucking things. You know what I'm saying? So like if I like an artist, I'm gonna fucking everything that he or she is. I know. And it's like a song. I repeat it every single fucking day until the day I don't want to listen to it no more. But that's just me, And I'm not gonna apologize for me being me. So
go ahead, be you.
Excuse me.
That's what we want. You be yourself. I don't gotta agree with you though.
Well, you're picking a fight. I'm just picking a. Have you ever been in a debate class?
No.
'Cause
This is how I debate. I don't care.
You see, that's where motherfuckers will keep debating with you.
And I'm like, why you mad?
Yeah,
I don't
see,
know why you
this
mad.
is the instigator in you.
Why you so mad for it? Just have fun.
right.
Nigga.
Right, but then I think that's a simple solution to it, you know. But everything's not simple, you know. Like
It's that simple.
yeah. If it was
literally
that simple,
is.
the whole world would be at peace. You
But
know
no
what I'm
one wants to be that simple.
Right.
That's the thing.
right, and
Everybody just wants to be fucking like fucking. I don't know, not simple. They just want to make shit.
Be an explanation.
They just
for
want to
this.
make shit difficult. Like, dude,
Yeah, right.
chill the fuck
Me.
out, man.
But I think that's the entertaining part too. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's more than just there's no more like of that small talk. You know what I'm saying? You know the difference between like the small talk and the deep talks.
Yeah.
You know, like for me to have like a deeper connection with you we gotta get past that small talk. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta be willing to be vulnerable and and express everything without you feeling that type of way, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's just us two, you know. I'm saying in general and towards other people. Like,
I mean, you got to pick who you want to be that person with.
sure, you know, sure,
Can't be like that with everybody.
right. But I think there is still a realness when you put that out there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it a lot of the time. A lot of the times where I meet people and they just give me small talk and they go away. You know, like that's small talk. That's cool. We're good.
I mean, but there is time for small talk and there's time for
Yeah, there's
that
time.
talk.
Right.
I mean, because if we're chilling at a fucking club and some dude trying to deep talk me, I'm like,
Yeah.
shut
Okay.
the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
up,
Go
man.
away. Bye. Bye. Prime example right there. Yes. Because no, I'm not trying to give you my whole life story at the fucking clubs. Okay.
I can't hear you, man.
Yeah.
Music's too loud.
See, now that's the point where I'd be like, yeah, just shut the fuck up and have fun. You know what I'm saying? But
if we at the crib and you want to talk some shit,
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean?
But we're on a podcast. And, you know, and we're just spilling shit out. You know, I expect, you know, there to be like a deeper meaning anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
but like, there's always time for that. There's always time for that.
okay.
It's got to be the right environment for that to happen, right?
More?
For deep, what do you mean more?
I don't know. I thought you were still
It's like if you're, dude,
you were still
it's
going.
just like what I said. You know what I mean? If you're at a bar or something and someone's trying to have a deep conversation with you, you're gonna get fucking annoyed.
okay.
There's always a time and place to have
Yeah.
those type of conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Well, how far am I supposed to go?
Oh no, audience. So I've been doing this thing with Biz.
Like, why do you just stop and shit?
Well, because like you tell me that sometimes you need some time to think about what you're gonna say first. So I'm like,
yeah, well, I already said it first.
I'm trying to improve.
You were
here,
supposed to
alright?
say it second.
I'm trying to improve here.
Like, I'm waiting for you to say something now because I've said what I said.
It's a growing experience. Fuck it.
Wow, this is such a fucking great episode.
So like before I was cut off rudely. You know, so like me and Biz, we've been trying to work on like our communication also, right? And the communication is so great between us two because I feel like we can talk about anything and literally everything. Got your ass. and we can still feel like a bond still, you know, and we can still be like we can't stay mad at each other. I don't think.
No. Hopefully not.
Yeah, I love you for that.
I forgive and forget, man.
You sure?
I do.
That seemed like I was gonna be like, I don't.
Yeah.
No. Yes. It should be like that, right? But I just think like we have this thing where it's kind of like we're still trying to understand each other. We're still working through the ropes. You know, 100,000 more episodes more to come. So it's just gonna be it's gonna be a great time seeing us come together, though. You know.
Not that way, though.
What way are you talking about?
No homo.
Oh shit, motherfucker. See, like that wasn't even on my mind until what? You serious? I mean,
I just wanted to say it.
yeah, but yeah, overall, man.
But, you know what my favorite part of the weekend was?
Okay,
China Chef.
China Chef, yes,
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah.
I told you it wasn't that bad.
It was not bad.
It's not that bad, man.
Support your Hmong family, dude. Your Hmong people's.
Honestly, hold on. Before we get to that, I think I told you it was Hmong owners. I'm gonna backtrack on that because I saw him speaking, and he was definitely speaking in Mandarin.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy?
Huh.
When the old lady was walking in the back kitchen,
Yeah.
she was speaking Hmong.
Oh, was she speaking Hmong?
Yeah, bro.
Ah, okay.
So I was like, are they Chinese or Hmong?
I don't know, man. And it's called China Chef, so. But then the China Chefs got pho there, they got Asian dishes there, they got Chinese dishes there, you know. So I was like, I don't know.
Hey, it was good.
But it was good though, right?
It was good. I'll go back.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep. Shout out to my fan for giving that spot to me because just overall, dude, I love the pho there. The pho there was good. They do not skimp on the meat, yeah.
Yeah.
Pause. But like they do not skimp on that fucking meat, dude.
They don't. I think they just cut their meatballs too small.
Yeah, but they make it up with all the other meats. They give you all the flanks and shit too.
I guess.
You know, like you motherfucker. I was looking at you eat the whole time. Like you were eating meat for like the whole time. Every single bite you had, it was meat on your spoon.
I had no noodles, dude. What the fuck?
Are you a noodle? Are you a noodle or a meat kind of guy? Pause.
I like it a balance.
Ooh.
Like I don't want too much noodles, but I don't want too
much meat. That makes sense. I like an even kind of bite, you know. Same here. Same. Yeah. I think I'm exactly like you too. I like to finish my shit at the same time.
There's like everything together.
Yeah, you know, and that's how I am with all my foods too.
Yep.
Like, if I'm gonna have like a little bit of noodle left, I have to have like just a little bit of meat left. You know, for the combination. You know what I'm saying?
It's like if there's like a piece of meat left, I gotta go get some rice.
Yes. You know, and that's where like the back and forth comes. It's like, you got too much rice. Like, damn, I gotta go grab more meat. And you got too much meat. Like, damn, I gotta go grab more rice.
Big back.
Okay. How are you? Do you have like a certain like eating pattern that you do?
Me?
Yeah, like do you eat like certain things first and then, you know?
I do.
Yeah. Please give me an example of a platter.
So if I have like, let's say, veggies, right, and then your rice, and then your protein, right, I'll usually eat all my veggies first.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a stir around kind of guy or no?
If it's a stir fry, I don't mind stirring together.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it's like that whole and like some jol,
Yeah.
stir fry jol, I'll just eat it like
You
that.
eat that separately?
Yeah.
Wow. You don't like to do the whole rice in the fucking jol and
No.
blows my mind.
Because I don't like it when like the rice sucks up all the guac.
Oh, but that's the best part.
Yep.
What the fuck? That's the best part.
I don't mind one a day, but
Okay. Do you realize that whenever we eat rice, something it's always best plain? You know what I'm saying? I don't know for you, but for me, like every time I have rice, I don't need like a flavored rice. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, like
I can't. That is weird to me.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it's weird. Like I know some other people do it, and like and some other cultures, and you know they do that.
Yeah.
You know, and they season the rice, but I'm like, maybe it's just us as Hmong people, but like, I don't fuck with the seasoned rice. I need my rice plain.
Yeah.
I need something plain in there. My carbs, leave my carbs alone. You know.
Like how people eat fried rice with General Tso chicken.
Okay.
I'd rather have it with plain rice.
Okay.
Because fried rice to me is its own dish already.
Yeah. So what I do is I have white rice and fried rice and General Tso chicken. And I'll scoop that all individually and eat it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Fried
yeah.
rice is his own dish.
Yeah,
already,
I totally agree. I cannot eat fried rice as a rice.
Yeah.
You know, like, no, motherfucker, do not tell
There's
me
meat
that.
and vegetables in there,
Yeah,
man.
dude, that's an entree.
It's a stir fry. It's a stir fry rice.
You're correct, though. You are absolutely correct, man. Well, we are coming to the end of the podcast, guys. You have anything else to plug in today, Biz?
No, I just love that we always add food into our podcast.
Oh, yeah. As you guys know, man, we love food. We're big bags ourselves.
Please, if you know a good ramen spot in the Minneapolis or St. Paul area, put it down in the comments because
Ooh.
I've been dying for some good ass ramen.
For real?
For real.
Okay.
See how serious I was about that?
Yeah, yeah.
So
For
nice
you to
and
even
clear.
mention it.
For real, man.
You know how I feel about ramen, so.
He likes shit ramen, but I do too. It's okay.
Well, we are going to radios this weekend. Armin Van Buren.
Soundbar for Darude too.
Oh, yes. And that's on Saturday.
Saturday.
So catch us there. If you guys are in the Chicago area, come say hi, come say what's up. Whatever you know you do.
Samida.
Yeah. Well,
Catch us at Kmart, H-Mart maybe too. Korean fried chicken. Samida.
who knows? The next episode might just be straight food. Well, thank you guys for listening to the 920 podcast, guys. This is your host, Xiong.
Bizzy Biz.
We out. Bye.